All the drivers here should know their way around the circuit, whether they've driven it, whether they've watched it. Silverstone is a circuit every single driver knows, and your first hot lap's underway here. How do you use the battery around this Silverstone circuit? You've got 18 corners here, 10 to the right and 8 to the left. As you see, you hear the lifting coast as you rotate through turn 3 of Village. Then you go into turn 4 of the loop, and then you go straight on the power. Obviously, you see the telemetry is bugged, but nonetheless, we make our way flat through Aintree and down the Wellington Straight. It's going to be a bit of traffic here. A Red Bull and a Cadillac, I believe it is, as the Red Bull just does not peel out the way. I believe that is Dan, actually, who is just not getting out of the way. Does now peel out the way on the entry into Luffield. Is this the Rhrs Racing Series? Yes, indeed it is, EXA. Welcome on in to the circus. As we make our way down towards Cops Corner, Mr. Williams driver. British driver wanting to win the home Grand Prix. Obviously, it's only a pre-season race, so we know you're racing for pride in these events, in the pre-season ones. Obviously, when we head down under next week, you know that it's going to mean a lot more, because that's when the points are on offer here. Seems very unsturdy there through Beckett's as they make their way then flat through Chapel, and the battery already depleted as they head down that Hangar Straight, using all of the extra speed they can get from the slipstream of the Haas ahead of them as they rotate it through Stowe Corner and apply the power, making their way down towards the Vernon Club chicane. Where do you choose to brake? Around the 100-meter board. Get it rotated in. You can absolutely clamper the curbs now. Up and around the final corner through turn 18. Watch the benchmark here at Silverstone. It's the 29.313, and it's over to the rest of the challenge. They're racing bulls as well. Ollie Hornby, who goes to the top with a 27.568. Roaring to the top of the page. What about Alex RB? Invalidation on their lap time. Then it'll be Jalen making their return to the sim racing venue as we watch Andy actually make their way towards the Verne and Club chicane. And Andy, we know he's got pace here. He was competing towards the front of the field in Madrid. What about as we head to the Sunshine in Silverstone? Where can they go? To the line, to the front row, to miss out by provisionally 600ths. What about Jalen then, as they make their way towards the line? Where can the Aston go? Invalidated at the final corner with a 30.2 towards the Vernon Club chicane. And Dan may be able to find a lot more time here with that extra battery in store as they head through the Vernon Club chicane. Battery on the foot to the floor as well, and over the line is the Red Bull, and there you see it, from 3 tenths down, 4 tenths up into the top 5 for the Red Bull driver then. As Rhrs finally going to get that valid lap time on the board. Well, we're going to put the Scarlet Ferrari in the Scarlet Red over the line, and that's what you can do, Rhrs. Misses out on the 27s, but nonetheless, into the top 5 there as the McLaren of TJ begins to push on, but the yellow flag is going to eliminate his overtake mode. He's going to be down on power as he completes his lap times. What about Andy then? The other Aston Martins come around the line to start a lap. What about Andy looking to rival for pole position, looking to take top spot in qualifying at Silverstone, and over the line to the top with a 1:27.510. It's half a tenth of a second ahead of the rest of the field. What about Trixie? Can he snatch it back around the final corner, spinning the car around over 90 degrees? And Trixie, who was on for pole, is going to be on for no further. He will cross the line. He will continue on, but it was looking to be spectacular, but it's ended up spinning in the gravel. So it'll be Alex and Seb over the line. Alex crosses the line, doesn't improve. What about Tezeo then? They jump up into 7th. It was a lovely effort there for the Alpine team. Ollie Hornby, what's the end of the middle sector saying? 2 tenths to the good. He's going to ask a response from the rest of the field as we head down in towards Stowe Corner. Ollie Hornby finds himself 2 tenths of a second up as he rotates it through Stowe Corner. He's going to force a response from the likes of Andy, from Ace, from Trixie, from Rhrs, from everyone fighting at the front of the field. Ollie Hornby, one of the favourites for pole, will surely snatch it from Andy at the minute, which he does with a 27.314 over 2 Exotic Swords in the Scarlet Ferrari, currently sat in P13. Where can they go? Over the line, up into the top 10. Go over then to Rhrs, who is in the wall with the pit entry. Oh my no, he's stuck on the track. He's ghosted at least, so that's good. But what about Trixie? Misses out by 3 tenths of a second. Can Andy do anything about it? Andy over the line. No, misses out by 24 milliseconds. Ace doesn't improve. Alexis Mason, I don't think is improving as well. Through Stowe Corner and towards the Vernon Club chicane. Alexis Mason will look to try and break the hearts of the British driver from Ollie Horby. Through the Vale and Club Chicane for the final time, and probably the only driver who can take it away. Goes missing, stays in 6th position. Jalen over the line, finds a valid time, but doesn't do anything. Elite Silver over the line, I believe stays in 19th. It's Ollie Hornby on pole position for the British Grand Prix.